also wish to acknowledge and celebrate the exceptional academic achievements of our Latino honors recipients from the class of 2026. From the Bachelor of Public Administration, summa cum laude, 𝗂𝘁𝗶𝘂𝘁𝗆 From the Bachelor of Technical Vocational Teacher Education, major in Computer Hardware Servicing, magna cum laude, Abraham Angel Laika G. From the Bachelor of Science in Management Accounting, magna cum laude, Alvarez Gladys Marine. From the Bachelor of Public Administration, magna cum laude, Hardinico Regine D. From the Bachelor of Public Administration, magna cum laude, Asadon Mary Jane M. From the Bachelor of Public Administration, magna cum laude, Papa Jovi May. From the Bachelor of Science in Management Accounting, magna cum laude, Capuno Darwin L. From the Bachelor of Public Administration, magna cum laude, Villarino Quinjeca S. From the Bachelor of Public Administration, magna cum laude, Despuig Jose Zarin P. From the Bachelor of Public Administration, magna cum laude, Destajo Ellen Joy B. From the Bachelor of Science in Management Accounting, magna cum laude, Plashego Joyce Ann S. From the Bachelor of Public Administration, magna cum laude, Felizmino Mara C. From the Bachelor of Public Administration, magna cum laude, Saunar Micah J. From the Bachelor of Science in Entrepreneurship, magna cum laude, Yane Joyce Ann E. From the Bachelor of Public Administration, magna cum laude, Aga Menchi S. From the Bachelor of Science in Management Accounting, magna cum laude, Caballero Joylene T. From the Bachelor of Public Administration, magna cum laude, Kayatong Mylene N. From the Bachelor of Public Administration, magna cum laude, Lumugdang Teresa D. From the Bachelor of Public Administration, magna cum laude, Kayatong Mylene N. From the Bachelor of Public Administration, magna cum laude, Laura Marisa M. From the Bachelor of Public Administration, magna cum laude, Rivera Mary Elaine S. From the Bachelor of Public Administration, magna cum laude, Comia Wendy G. From the Bachelor of Public Administration, magna cum laude, Moncada Ashley P. Also from the Bachelor of Public Administration, magna cum laude, Pabia Bea C. From the Bachelor of Public Administration, magna cum laude, Piamonte Lian Claire D. from the Bachelor of Science, from the Bachelor of Public Administration, magna cum laude, Belen Eric Vincent M. From the Bachelor of Public Administration, magna cum laude, Jerusalem Jordan S. From the Bachelor of Science in Entrepreneurship, magna cum laude, Evalde Rosa Jana Rose D. From the Bachelor of Science in Management Accounting, magna cum laude, Jerez Rovi N. O. From the Bachelor of Science in Entrepreneurship, magna cum laude, Soriano Marilyn E. From the Bachelor of Public Administration, magna cum laude, Luterio Aubrey Marie. Also from the Bachelor of Public Administration, magna cum laude, Perez Edelweiss M. Last but not the least, also from the Bachelor of Public Administration, magna cum laude, Genite Eazaria V. And now let us welcome the graduates from the Bachelor of Technical Vocational Teacher Education, proudly headed by Dr. Jocelyn N. Olimpiada. Major in Automotive Technology. Major in Computer Hardware Servicing. Major in Electrical Technology. Major in Electronics Technology. And now it's time for the graduates from the Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering, proudly headed by Engineer Maria Teresa B. Prenda. And now it's time for the graduates from the Bachelor of Science in Management Accounting, proudly headed by Dr. Wilma Wayne P. Casalme. now it's time for the graduates from the Bachelor of Public Administration, proudly headed by Dr. Carlo R. Malizon. also have here the dedicated Tanauan City College staff, beginning with our utility and admin support staff. From the Office of the Registrar. From the Office of Finance, Admin, Human Resource Management, and Health Services. From the Academic and Office of Student Affairs staff. We also have here our esteemed college faculty members. Our academic and non-academic coordinators, beginning with the ILC coordinator, Ms. Christine Paula Licarte. The TCC Spectrum Advisor, Ms. Nicole Joyce Bilandicho. Our Technical Vocational Courses Coordinator, Mr. Ernie D. Zuprapena. And our OJT Coordinator, Ms. Robeline M. Suruela. Once again, our esteemed faculty members. Once again, we also have here our academic and non-academic coordinators, beginning with the ILC coordinator, Ms. Christine Paula Licarte. Our Technical Vocational Courses coordinator, Mr. Ernie D. Suprapena. We also have here our department heads, beginning with our TCC librarian, Ms. Cristel P. Villamora. Our guidance counselor, Mr. Anthony A. Alagon. And the Director of Student Affairs, Ms. Shara May J. Logan. The Dean and the Program Heads, beginning with the Program Head of Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering and MIS Unit Head, Engineer Maria Teresa B. Prenda. The Program Head of Bachelor of Science and Entrepreneurship, Professor Dante Sebastian Jr. The Program Head of Bachelor of Public Administration and Director of NSTP, Dr. Carlo R. Malizon. The Director of Research and Extension, Dr. Imelda P. Magpantay. Our Acting Treasurer and Acting BOT Secretary, Ms. Janet T. Perez. The Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Jocelyn N. Olimpiada. The Vice President for Administration and Finance, Dr. Wilma P. Casalme. Let us also welcome the members of the Board of Trustees, beginning with the President of the TCC Alumni, Ms. Andrea L. Galindez. The representative of NGOs and POs, Ms. Enrica S. Gonzalez. The representative of Private Sector and Business Association, Mr. Juanito D. Yabut. The Provincial Director of TESTA Batangas, Ms. Dory U. Gutierrez. The President of Faculty Association, Ms. Josefina Lirio. The Executive Director and President of Local Colleges and Universities, Dr. Raimundo P. R. Sega. The Director of Chedro 4A, Mr. Rogelio T. Galera. The Schools Division Superintendent and of DepEd Tanauan, Mr. Nicolas M. Burgos. And the Chairperson Committee on Education and Culture, Honorable Cylene T. Marqueses. We also wish to acknowledge the newly elected and re-elected Honorable City Councilors of Tanauan City, beginning with Honorable Marcelo Eric O. Manglo. Honorable Mario L. Gonzalez. Honorable Marisa M. Tabing. Honorable Rene Eboy P. Alcantara. Honorable Dr. Cristel N. Guelas Ramilo. Honorable Tirso M. Oruga. We also have here the acting ABC President, Honorable Precious Jermaine M. Agoho. The SK Federation President, Honorable Ephraim F. Bilog. We also wish to acknowledge our department heads, beginning with Engineer Severino Ilagan. Attorney Ferdinand Perez. Mr. Benjamin Castillo. Mr. Aris Garcia. We also have here the Vice Mayor of Tanauan City, Honorable Wilfredo Dodong Panganiban Ablao. The TCC Officer in Charge, Mr. Marshall V. Cacuanco Jr. Ladies and gentlemen, the Chairperson of Tanauan City College Board of Trustees, our very own City Mayor, Honorable Nelson Sonny Perez Colliantes, together with our commencement speaker, ASEC Antonio Paulo S. Lim. At this point, everyone is requested to remain standing to pay respect to our flags. Ladies and gentlemen, behold the entrance of colors. May we request the presence of Tanauan City College Officer in Charge, Mr. Marshall V. Kakonko Jr., and the Officer in Charge in the Office of the Registrar, Ms. Marilyn L. Aquino, to turn over the school symbol to start our ceremony. Please remain standing for the invocation. To be led by Mr. 𝘂𝘁𝗵, the TCC's Technical Vocational Courses Coordinator, and the singing of the Philippine National Anthem and Tanauan City Hymn.
Tayo po ay yumuko, tayo po ay sumandaling manalangin. Bago po natin umpisahan, sabi po sa aklat ng Jeremiah 29:11, sapagkat batid ko ang mga plano ko para sa inyo, idinideklara ng Panginoon ang mga planong maghahatid sa inyo ng kapayapaan at hindi kapahamakan, mga planong magbibigay sa inyo ng kinabukasan at ng pag-asa. Tayo manalangin. Dakila at mapagmahal na Diyos, aming Amang makapangyarihan sa lahat, lumalapit po kami sa iyong banal na harapan na may pusong puno ng pasasalamat at papuri, at sa inyo ang lahat ng tagumpay na ito. Ikaw ang aming kinikilalang Alpha at Omega, ang simula at wakas ng bawat pagsisikap. Ipinapanalangin din namin na may paggalang ang aming mga tapat na lingkod bayan na walang sawang sumusuporta sa edukasyon ng mga kabataang ito, estudyanteng ito. Pagpalain mo po ang aming butihing Mayor 𝗧𝘂𝘶 Colliantes, ang aming Vice Mayor Wilfredo Dodong Ablao, at ang Sangguniang Bayan, sa kagawaran ng edukasyon, ang SDS Sir Nick Burgos, at ang aming OIC, ang Sir June Guhuangco. Gawaran mo po sila ng patuloy na karunungan, kalusugan, at tapat na puso upang patuloy na itaguyod ang kapakanan ng aming komunidad at sa mga susunod na henerasyon. Idinadalangin din namin ang aming mga iginagalang na VP ng Finance, Academic, Student Affairs at mga Deans at ang buong faculty. Salamat sa kanilang walang sawang pagbabahagi ng talino, pasensya at gabay na sila ang naging ilaw sa landas ng aming mga aral. Gantimpalaan mo po ang kanilang mga sakripisyo, masaganang pagpapala sa kanilang mga buhay at pamilya. Dinadalangin at sinasama din po namin ang aming tagapagsalita mamaya na siyang magbibigay ng inspirasyon at hamon sa mga estudyante na naririto. Ama, yakapin mo po ang iyong mapagmahal na mga magulang, tagapag-alaga na naririto ngayon. Ang araw na ito ay tagumpay din nila. Salamat sa bawat pagod, sa bawat sakripisyo at sa walang katapusang pangunawa. Naway makita nila sa tagumpay ng kanilang mga anak ay bunga ng kanilang panalangin at pagpupursige. At higit sa lahat, ipinagkakatiwala namin sa iyo, Ama, ang lahat ng mga graduates na siyang bida sa araw na ito sa pagtanggap nila ng kanilang diploma, karangalan, baunin nawa nila hindi lamang ang talino kundi takot sa iyo at malasakit sa kapwa. Gaya ng inyong pangako sa Jeremiah 29:11. Alam namin may maganda kang plano sa kanilang kinabukasan. Huwag mo po silang iiwan sa susunod na yugto ng kanilang buhay. Maging sa paghahanap ng trabaho, pagtatayo ng negosyo, pagtupad ng kanilang pangarap, bigyan mo sila ng lakas ng loob na harapin ang mundo ng may integridad at pananampalataya. Ipinapaubaya namin ang seremonyang ito sa iyong mga kamay, aming Diyos. Alisin mo ang anumang balakid at punuin ang bulwagan nito ng kapayapaan at kagalakan. Ang lahat ng papuri at pagdakila ay amin pong ibinibigay at itinatay sa inyo, aming Ama, at ang inyong anak na tagapagligtas, ang Panginoong Jesucristo. Ito ang aming dalangin. Amen. Palakpakan natin ang Panginoon.
Mga kababayan ng pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
end of the school year. It's been more than 10 months already that we have witnessed how these students prove their worth to become a member of this year's graduating batch. Everyone, my name is Nicole Joyce Landicho, your mistress of ceremonies for today. To start with, I just want to greet the people who graced the affair. To our distinguished and highly esteemed members of Tanauan City College academic community, led by the dynamic and supportive officer in charge, Mr. 𝗖𝗶𝘁𝗆 Jr., the Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Jesseline N. 𝗖𝗶𝘁𝗆, the Vice President for Administration and Finance, Dr. Wilma P. Casalme, Dean, program heads, faculty, staff, parents, and candidates for graduation, to the members of the Board of Trustees, to our honorable city councilors, the epitome of empowered man, the chairperson of the Tanauan City College Board of Trustees, Honorable Mayor Nelson Sonny Perez Colliantes, the Congressman of the 3rd District of Batangas, Honorable Attorney King George Leandro Antonio V. Colliantes, and our commencement speaker, ASEC Antonio Paulo S. Lim. Ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant, welcoming, and joyous afternoon. Right now, the best way to inspire the batch of 2026 is no other than hearing a message from the Congressman of the 3rd District of Batangas. Let us all welcome, on behalf of Attorney King George Leandro Antonio V. Colliantes, we have here the Chairperson Committee on Education and Culture, Honorable Cylene T. Marqueses.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Ito po ang inyong lingkod, Konsehala Cylene Marqueses. Sa ngalan po ng ating minamahal na Congressman Attorney King Colliantes, nais po niyang ipaabot ang taus-pusong pagbati sa inyong lahat. At bilang kanyang kinatawan, ikinararangal po natin na personal na basahin ang kanyang mensahe ngayong araw na ito. To our guest speaker for tonight commencement exercise, ASEC Antonio Paulo S. Lim, sa atin pong butihing alkalde ng Tanauan, sa akin pong ama, Mayor Nelson Sonny Colliantes, Vice Alkalde Wilfredo P. Ablao, mga kagalang-galang na opisyal at kawani ng lungsod ng Tanauan, sa atin pong administrador ng Tanauan City College, headed by OIC Administrator Dr. Marshall June Goguangco, Dr. Wilma Casalme for the Vice President for Academic Affairs, sa atin pong mga guro, kawani at support staff ng Tanauan City College, mga magulang, kaibigan at kapamilyang nakadalo sa araw na ito. Isang mapagpalang araw po sa ating lahat. Today is not merely a ceremony, but a celebration of hope fulfilled. It is a triumph of perseverance over uncertainty, a sacrifice over convenience, and of dreams over challenging circumstances. For years, he woke before sunrise to attend classes, traveled despite the rain, studied through sleepless nights, and some balanced school with work, and all persevered despite personal struggles. Behind every diploma that will awarded today is a story that deserves to be told. And behind every graduate is a family that never stopped believing. Ang araw na ito ay hindi lamang pagdiriwang ng inyong tagumpay. Ito rin ay pagdiriwang ng paniniwalang ang edukasyon ay dapat oportunidad na bukas or open and accessible para sa lahat. Ang Tanauan City College ay bunga ng paniniwalang ito. Tanauan City College was founded because of our community believed that no Tanauenyo should be denied the chance to dream of a better future through education. A wise man said, and I am a living proof that he abides by this belief na dapat ang kahirapan ay hindi dapat maging hadlang sa edukasyon. The man I am referring to is no less than our very own, my father, 𝗧𝘵𝗂𝘂𝘆. Hindi pa man nakakabalik sa paglilingkod bilang congressman noong taong 2010, ginawa niya ng paraan na makapaghatid ng isang dekalidad na edukasyon sa lahat ng tao sa pamamagitan ng isang 𝗖𝗵𝘁𝘆 scholarship sa Tanauan Institute. Sa kasalukuyan, ang nakapagtapos ng kolehiyo sa pamamagitan ng 𝗖𝗵𝘁𝘆 scholarship ay mahigit 30,000 students. 30,000 na panibagong pag-asa, 30,000 pangarap na natupad, at 30,000 na buhay na nabago dahil sa kanyang paniniwala at paninindigan. Naalala ko po nung unang lumaban ng aking ama bilang mayor ng Tanauan. Ang sabi ng iba, pag nanalo daw si Mayor Sani ay ipapasara niya ang Tanauan City College dahil kalaban ng TI ang TCC. Ang problema, hindi nila kilala ang aking ama. Kailanman ay hindi naging hadlang ang aming pamilya sa edukasyon. Imbis na ipasara ni Mayor Sani Colyantes ang Tanauan City College, ito ay patuloy pa nga niyang ipinalakas at binigyan ng mas malaking pondo. Patunay na ang edukasyon para sa mga Colyantes ay hindi hanap buhay. Para sa aming pamilya, ang edukasyon ay bigay buhay. Buhay na marangal, buhay na napuno ng pag-asa, at buhay na pwedeng gamitin para sa ikabubuti ng ating kapwa. At ito ngayon ang ating hamon. At the conclusion of this graduation rites, my dear students will have the privilege of calling yourself graduates and will bear the diplomas that will be given today. The question now is this: what will you do with this diploma? What will you do with this great gift that was bestowed upon by the Tanauan City College and the people of Tanauan? Will you use it simply to open doors of opportunity for yourselves, or will you use it to open doors of opportunity for others as well? My fervent wish for all of you is so simple, that in the future, when yourselves become successful professionals, when you become the captains of industry, when some members of batch 2026 become the leaders of the society, that you remember that you got to where you are not only because of your not individual efforts, but whatever successes you will achieve are a product of a collective effort of many, many people, including your families, your teachers, your classmates, your friends, and the leadership of Tanauan City Local Government Unit and the people of Tanauan, and invested in the future and believe in your potential. And so, remembering these people and their sacrifices, I hope that paying it forward will come naturally to all of you. And I hope that you will give the same opportunities that were given to you to the future generations of Tanauan and the Filipinos. Let us all be the instruments in continually empowering the next generations so that we as a people can rise through all the challenges and adversities that pledge our society and our country. Sa ating patuloy na tulungan at pagmamalasakit para sa kapwa, makakamit natin ang tunay na pangarap ng bawat Pilipino na isang maunlad at maligaya at progresibong bansang Pilipinas. So now, my dear graduates, as your congressman in the 3rd District of Batangas, go forth and make us all proud. Make us believe that there is indeed a brighter tomorrow for a country and that we all love. I wish you all the best of luck in your all endeavors, and I pray for your continued success. Mabuhay ang Class 2026 of Tanauan City College. Mabuhay ang lungsod ng Tanauan. Mabuhay ang ating ikatlong distrito ng Batangas. At mabuhay ang ating inang bayang Pilipinas. Muli, itong inyong lingkod, Congressman Attorney King Colyantes. Asahan nyo, hanggat nandito ang aming pamilya, lagi po naming uunahin ang edukasyon at kinabukasan ng bawat isang kabataang Tanawenyo. Congratulations and mabuhay po ang bawat isa.
Thank you so much for your message, Honorable Attorney King Antonio V. the Congressman of the 3rd District of Batangas, also to the Chairperson Committee of Education and Culture, Honorable At this juncture, may I call on the Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Jocelyn N. Olimpiada, to present the candidates for graduation, and the recommendation of the graduates will be proclaimed by the officer in charge, Mr. Marshall V. Cucuanco Jr., and conferment of degrees by the TCC President and Chairperson of TCC Board of Trustees, Honorable Mayor Nelson Sonny Perez Colyantes.
Presentation of candidates for graduation to the TCC officer in charge. After thorough evaluation of all their academic records and academic obligations performed by the Office of the Registrar, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for graduation for the academic year 2025-2026. From Bachelor of Technical Vocational Teacher Education, 82 candidates. 24 major in automotive technology, 35 major in computer hardware servicing, 16 major in electrical technology, and 7 major in electronics technology. From Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering, 94 candidates. From Bachelor of Science in Management Accounting, 86 candidates. From Bachelor of Public Administration, 181 candidates. And from Bachelor of Science in Entrepreneurship, 147 candidates who have successfully completed all the academic requirements as prescribed by the Commission on Higher Education, leading to their respective degrees.
Mr. President, following a thorough review and confirmation of its students' academic achievements, in compliance with our institution's rigorous standards, and upon the presentation of the Vice President for Academic Affairs, I have the honor to recommend to you the 590 candidates for graduation of Tanauan City College for the academic year 2025-2026 to be declared as graduates and be conferred with their respective degrees with all the rights, honors, and privileges, as well as the obligations and responsibilities hereunto appertaining.
By the authority and power vested upon me by the Board of Trustees of Tanauan City College, by the Commission on Higher Education, and by the Republic of the Philippines, I now declare you all graduates and confer you with your respective degrees with all the earned rights, honors, and privileges, as well as the obligations and responsibilities hereunto appertaining. Graduates, tassel to the right, please. Congratulations.
Congratulations, dear graduates. Please be seated. And now to introduce the TCC President and Chairperson of TCC Board of Trustees, we have here the Director of Student Affairs, Ms. Sharon May J. Logan.
Ngayong hapong ito, isa pong malaking karangalan na ipakilala ang isang tunay na Batanggenyo, Tubong Tanauan, kung saan ginugol niya ang kanyang kabataan at pinanday ang kanyang murang isipan sa mababang paaralan ng Tanauan South Central School, isang public school kung saan una niyang ipinamalas ang kanyang katalinuhan. Mula sa unang baitang hanggang sa siya ay nagtapos, siya ay honor student. Sa Tanauan Institute, isang pribadong paaralan na pag-aari ng kanyang pamilya, siya ay nagtapos ng kanyang high school na may karangalang honorable mention, outstanding in mathematics and literature. Siya ay nagtapos ng AB Political Science sa University of the Philippines, Diliman, Quezon City, na lalong kilala sa tawag na UP bilang isang entrance scholar. Nagpatuloy siya ng pag-aaral sa National Defense College of the Philippines or NDCP, kung saan nakamit niya ang masteral degree in National Security Administration or MNSA na may karangalang silver medalist na katumbas ng magna cum laude. Dahil dito, isa siyang reserve officer sa Philippine Air Force na may ranggong Lieutenant Colonel. Natapos din niya ang General Staff Course or GSC na katumbas ng isang masteral degree sa Philippine Air Force General Staff College. Natanggap naman niya ang kanyang PhD or doctorate degree, major in Fiscal Studies sa Claro M. Recto Academy of Advanced Studies sa Lyceum of the Philippines, kung saan nakuha niya ang pinakamataas na antas na maaaring makamit ng isang mag-aaral, summa cum laude. Nabigyan din siya ng pagkakataon ng ating pamahalaan na makapag-aral sa iba't ibang bansa tulad ng Germany, United States, Japan, at South Korea bilang scholar. Nakamit din niya ang pagiging isa sa mga top-notchers sa exam ng Career Executive Service Board or CESB, ang isa sa pinakamahirap na examination na binibigay ng pamahalaan. Dahil dito, siya ay isang Career Executive Service Officer 1, CESO1, na ang ibig sabihin ay natamo niya ang pinakamataas na antas sa pamahalaang sibil na mayroong security of tenure. Sa simula pa lamang ay pinangarap na ng taong ito ang maglingkod sa bayan. Nahalal siya bilang vice-gobernador o pangalawang ama ng Batangas sa mura niyang edad na 35 sa ilalim ng pamahalaang Cory Aquino. Sa panahon ni Pangulong Fidel V. Ramos, nahirang siya bilang Assistant Secretary ng Department of Interior and Local Government or DILG hanggang sa mapromote siya at naging Undersecretary at pansumandaling Secretary ng DILG. Ganun pa man, ginampanan din niya ang pagiging Undersecretary ng Department of National Defense sa panahon ni Pangulong Joseph E. Estrada. Ipinagkatiwala naman sa kanya ni Pangulong Gloria Arroyo ang pagiging General Manager ng Philippine Recruitment Authority, isang government-owned and controlled corporation or GOCC na nagpo-promote ng Pilipinas sa mga foreigners para manirahan dito. Sa panahon ni Pangulong Simeon Benigno Pinoy Aquino III ay nahalal siya sa ika-15 at ika-16 na kongreso bilang isang congressman. At sa ilalim ng Duterte administration, siya ang wing commander ng 3rd Air Force Wing Reserve kung saan sakop ang Calabarzon, rehiyon ng Bicol at Mimaropa maliban sa Palawan. Matapos lagdaan ni Pangulong Duterte ang kanyang appointment bilang Brigadier General sa Philippine Air Force Reserve, matapos makumpirma siya sa Commission on Appointments. At ngayon, sa administrasyon ni Pangulong Bongbong Marcos, meron muling pwesto ang taong ito, ang City Mayor ng ating lungsod. Isa pong malaking karangalan na ipakilala sa inyo, ang anak ng Tanauan, tunay na maglilingkod at maaasahan. Second term, Mayor Nelson Sunny Perez Colliantes.
sa atin nung congressman na wala dito ngayon pero nagpadala ng magandang mensahe, Congressman Attorney King George Leandro Antonio Valencia Colliantes. Sa atin nung guest speaker, Assistant Secretary in the Office of the Executive Secretary in the Office of the President, the Honorable Assistant Secretary Antonio Lim, who happens to be my favorite son-in-law. Siya ho ang paborito kong manugang dahil siya lang ang nandito. Alam nyo, tayong lahat, tayo'y taga-Tanauan dahil dito tayo ipinanganak o kaya dito tayo nakatira. Si Assistant Secretary Tony Lim ay taga-Tanauan, pagkat ang pinili niyang ilaw na kanyang buhay ay taga-Tanauan. Palakpakan niyo ang ating guest speaker. The Honorable 𝗖𝗶𝘂𝗵 𝗧𝘂𝘂𝘆, Chairman of the Committee on Education ng Sangguniang Panglungsod. Siyempre ho, ang ating ipinagmamalaking pangalawang punong lungsod, ang napaka-supportive at walang gusto kundi magtagumpay kayong lahat, the Honorable Vice Mayor Wilfredo Dodong Ablao. The members of the Sangguniang Panglungsod who are present here, may I request them to please stand up if their name is called. The primos inter pares, the first among equals, ang ating pangunang konsihal, si Konsihal 8𝘁𝗵 𝗧𝘂. Ang atinong konsihal na nandito, last termer, Doktora Cristel Guelos Ramilo. Si Konsihal Rene Eboy Bato de la Rosa Alcantara. Si Konsihala Doktora Marisa Tabing. Si Konsihal Mario Maki Leyus Gonzales. Si Konsihal Marcelo Eric Olfato Manglo. Ang SK Federation President po natin, isa ring konsihal, si Konsihala Ephraim Bilog. Siyempre ho, ang ating pinagmamalaki, ang Pangulo ng mga barangay captain sa buong Tanauan, isa rin po siyang konsihal, si Konsihal ABC President Precious Manimtim Ago. Si Ginoong Marcial Guguaco Jr., si June, ang officer in charge ng Tanauan City College na dahil sa kagustuhan maglingkod sa inyo, pinili ang hindi kumandidato bagamat alam niyang siya'y mananalo sa survey dahil mahal niya ang kabataan ng Tanauan. Palakpakan niyo si June Guguaco Jr. Ang ating Vice President for Administration and Finance, Doktora Wilma Weng Casalme. Ang Vice President for Academic Affairs, Doktora Jocelyn Olimpiada. Members of the Board of Trustees, the academic leaders gathered here. Ang atinong CTOIC Administrator at Legal Officer, ang aking pinagtitiwalaang kaibigan, si Attorney Ferdy Perez, kasama ang mga department managers na sumusuporta sa graduating class. Members of the faculty, deans and program heads, staff, sa mga masasayahong magulang ngayong hapong ito. Members of the graduating class, fellow workers in the government, ladies and gentlemen. Alam niyo, almost 4 years to this day, ang inyong lingkod nag-umpisang maging city mayor ng lungsod ng Tanauan. At natatanda ko, yun ay July 1st, 2022. Isinumpa ko sa sarili ko na habang ako ay mayor ng Tanauan, walang batang hindi makakatapos sa kuleyo nang ang problema ay ang pangangailangan ng kanyang magulang. And today, I see the fulfillment of that promise. Na andito ang first batch na nag-umpisa no kay mayor, ngayon ay gagraduate na. Palakpakan nyo ang batch 2026. And yet today is not just another ceremony. It is a celebration more than anything else of perseverance, determination, and hope. It is truly the culmination of years of hard work, sacrifices, and countless dreams. Today, we honor each and every graduate, a total of 590 of them, who chose to keep moving forward despite the challenges that came their way. Sa ating mga magsisipagtapos, congratulations sa inyo lahat. Hindi naging madali ang inyong paglalakbay. Marami sa inyo, pinagsabay-sabay ang pag-aaral at pagtatrabaho. May mga dumaan sa mga pagsubok sa kanilang pamilya. Mga pinansyal na suliranin na anaki hindi na matatapos pa. At personal na mga hamon. Ngunit, narito kayo ngayon, nakasuot ng mga toga, tangan ang bunga ng inyong sipag at tiyaga. That diploma is more than a piece of paper. It represents your resilience, your commitment to excellence, and your readiness to embrace the future. As your city mayor, I take great pride in witnessing another milestone in the history of Tanauan City College. This institution continues to produce graduates who embody not only academic competence, but also integrity, compassion, and a genuine desire to excel and to serve. Education has been and will always be one of the priorities of your city government, because we firmly believe that investing in education is investing in the future of our city of Tanauan. Every student who succeeds brings our city one step closer to becoming more progressive, innovative, and resilient. My dear graduates, today marks the end of one chapter in your lives. But more importantly, it is the beginning of another. The world you are entering is changing rapidly. Technology continues to evolve. Artificial intelligence is transforming industries. New careers are emerging, while old ones are disappearing. The future will reward not only those who are intelligent, but those who could adapt, ethical, and willing to learn continuously. Kaya ang aking hamon sa inyo bilang city mayor nyo ay huwag kayong titigil ng pag-aaral. Ang pagtatapos ay hindi katapusan ng inyong edukasyon. Ito ay simula ng isang buhay na puno ng bagong kaalaman, bagong karanasan, at bagong oportunidad. Please always remember this. Success is not and will never be measured solely by wealth, position, or recognition. True success is measured by the lives you will touch along your way, the problems you will solve for others, and the values you uphold even when no one is watching or appreciating. As graduates of Tanauan City College, carry with you the values of honesty, humility, discipline, and service. Wherever life may lead you, saan man kayo mantong, whether you become educators, entrepreneurs, healthcare professionals, engineers, probably public servants, or leaders in your chosen fields, never ever forget where you came from. Be proud ambassadors of Tanauan City. Use your education not only to improve your own life, but also to uplift your family, your community, and our nation. Sa lahat po ng magulang at pamilya at mga mahal sa buhay ng graduates na ito, maraming salamat po sa inyo. Ang tagumpay ng ating mga graduates ay tagumpay rin nyo. Maraming gabi ng pag-aalala, maraming sakripisyo, at walang sawang suporta ang inyo ibinigay sa mga graduates na ito upang makarating sila sa araw na ito. Kaya lahat ng mga mahal nating graduates, pasuyo na kayo, tumayo kayo at palakpakan nyo ang inyong mga magulang at mahal sa buhay. Salamat po. You may sit down. To the faculty members, administrators, and staff of Tanauan City College, lalo na kay Ginoong Jun Gogwangko, thank you for your unwavering commitment to shaping not only capable professionals, but equally important, responsible citizens of our city and of our nation. Mga members ng Batch 2026, kung maaari tumayo uli kayo at palakpakan nyo ang lahat ng guro ninyo at lahat ng empleyado ng Tanauan City College. Salamat. You may sit down again. Batch 2026. As you step outside the halls of Tanauan City College, you will encounter both opportunities and obstacles. There will be moments of success and moments of failure. Do not fear failure. Instead, let failure become your greatest teacher. Always remember, dream boldly, work diligently, serve selflessly, lead with integrity. At higit sa lahat, sabi ng inay nung buhay pa, ang hindi raw lumilingon sa pinanggalingan ay hindi nakakarating sa paroroonan. Huwag niyo kakalimutan magbigay ng sukli sa inyong mahal sa buhay, sa inyong mga komunidad. Ang tunay na edukado ay hindi lamang mahusay sa kanyang piniling propesyon, kundi siya ay merong malasakit sa kapwa. As your city government continues to build a stronger and more inclusive Tanauan, we look forward to seeing each one of you become partners in nation building and community development. Today, we celebrate your achievements. Tomorrow, the future awaits your contribution. May you continue to dream bigger, reach higher, aim for the stars, and serve with greater purpose. Muli po, itong inyong lingkod, si 𝗧𝘵 𝗂𝘂𝘆, ang City Mayor ng Lungsod ng Tanauan. In the service of our people, I will always remain. And in my heart, Batch 2026 will be closest dahil kayong unang gumraduate ng inyong lingkod, ang Mayor ng Tanauan. Mga kababayan, hindi po kayo pababayaan. Mabuhay ang Tanauan City College, mabuhay ang Batch 2026, mabuhay ang bagong Tanauan, at mabuhay ang bagong Pilipinas. Maraming salamat po. Good luck, Godspeed.
Basta tayo magkasama, laging mayroong umaga.
Thank you very much, Mayor, for your inspiring message to our graduates. And now to introduce our esteemed guest speaker, may we call on the Vice President for Administration and Finance, Dr. 𝗵𝘂𝗵𝗂𝘆𝗖𝗶.
Good day, everyone. It is both an honor and privilege to introduce a man whose career embodies excellence in law, steadfast dedication to public service, and unwavering commitment to both profession and family. Our speaker earned his undergraduate degree, Bachelor of Arts, Political Science, minor in Governance from the De La Salle University. He then pursued his legal education at the Ateneo Law School in Rockwell, Makati, where he earned his Juris Doctor degree. He further broadened his expertise as a graduate of Daniel K. Inouye Asia Pacific Center for Security Studies in Hawaii, United States of America, an institution dedicated to developing leaders in security and strategic studies across the Indo-Pacific region. Our speaker devoted 13 years of distinguished service as a court attorney in the Court of Appeals, where he also served as Chief of Staff to 5 Associate Justices, an exceptional distinction that speaks to the trust, competence, and respect he commands within the judiciary. In 2022, he was appointed as Assistant Secretary in the Office of the President under former Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin, where he also served as head of the procuring entity, overseeing critical procurement processes with integrity and accountability. Today, he continues to serve as Assistant Secretary in the Office of the President under Executive Secretary Ralph Recto, contributing to national governance and supporting executive decision making at the highest level. Beyond his distinguished career, he is, above all, a devoted husband and father of 4, a role he embraces with quiet dedication and unwavering commitment. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pride and distinguished honor that I present to you Assistant Secretary Antonio Paulo S. Lim.
Basta tayo'y magkasama, laging mayroong umagang kay ganda, parang sikat ng araw.
Thank you very much, Dr. 𝗵𝘂𝗵𝗂𝗵𝗂𝗵𝗂𝗵, for the kind introduction. Honorable Attorney King George Leandro Antonio V. Collantes, represented by the Honorable 𝘖𝗶𝘂 T. Marqueses, Honorable Nelson Sonny P. Collantes, Honorable Wilfredo P. Ablao, members of the Board of Trustees, members of the Sangguniang Panglungsod, Honorable Tirso M. Oruga, Honorable Clarence P. Micosa, Honorable Potenciano M. Natanawan, Honorable Cristel G. Ramilo, Honorable Rene P. Alcantara, Honorable Marisa M. Tabing, Honorable Mario L. Gonzalez, Honorable Lilibeth M. Arcega, Honorable Marcelo Eric O. Manglo, Honorable Ephraim Bilog, Honorable Precious Jermaine Agoho, Mr. Marshall V. Goguanco, Dr. Jaceline N. Olimpiada, academic leaders, deans and program heads, faculty, staff, proud parents, and of course, our dear graduates. Magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. Alam niyo ho, nung tinawagan po ako ni Mayor Sonny Collantes, ang paborito ko pong father-in-law para magbigay ho sa inyo ng commencement speech. Pinag-isipan ko ho kung anong sasabihin sa inyo. Kasi alam ko ho, marami na kayong commencement speech na naririnig na nagsasabing, dream big, never give up, reach for the stars. Lahat naman ho yun maganda. Pero naisip ko, baka sawa na kayo. Kaya hayaan niyo akong magsimula ng isang tanong. Dear graduates, in your college life, ilang beses ba ninyong sinabi ang linyang ito? Lord, kapag naipasa mo lang ako sa subject na ito, magbabago na talaga ako. At nang pumasa, hindi rin nagbago. Kung natuwa kayo, congratulations. Normal kayong college student. Pero alam niyo ho kung anong hindi normal. Na sa kabila ng lahat ng pagod, puyat, stress, disappointments, at mga pagkakataong gusto ninyong sumuko, nandito pa rin kayo. At para sa akin, yon ang tunay na achievement. Hindi dahil perpekto kayo, hindi dahil hindi kayo bumagsak, hindi dahil wala kayong pagkakamali, kundi dahil sa bawat pagkakataong nadapa kayo, pinili niyong bumangon. At minsan, yon ang pinakamatapang na desisyon sa buhay. Ngayon, gusto kong sabihin ng isang bagay na maaring hindi niyo naririnig pa sa ibang commencement speech. And that is, graduation is not the finish line. It is the starting line. Simula ngayon, dear graduates, wala nang syllabus, wala nang rubric, wala nang teacher na magsasabing ito ang coverage. At siguradong wala nang pwede po bang humabol. Dahil ang buhay, hindi nagbibigay ng special exam. Ang buhay ay magtatanong ng ibang klaseng tanong. Kapag may nagsabing, I trust you, karapat-dapat ka ba sa tiwalang iyon? Kapag walang nakakakita, pinipili mo pa rin gumawa ng tama. Because your diploma may open a door, but your character determines how far you will go. Ngayon, dear graduates, tumingin kayo sa inyong mga magulang. Kung wala man sila rito ngayon, isipin niyo sila. Ano ang nakikita ninyo? Ako, ang nakikita ko ay mga gabing hindi sila makakatulog. Mga umagang mas nauna silang gumising kaysa sa inyo. Mga panahong may pangarap silang isinantabi para mauna ang mga pangarap ninyo. Habang iniisip ninyo kung papasa kayo sa exam, sila din tahimik na nag-iisip kung paano nila mababayaran ang mga gastos sa inyong pag-aaral. May mga nanay na nagsasabing, busog na ako, kahit ang totoo ay gusto lang nilang masigurong busog muna kayo. May mga tatay na umuwi ng pagod kapag tinatanong kung kamusta ang trabaho, ang sagot lang ay okay lang, kahit hindi naman. Kasi ayaw nilang madagdagan pa ang inyong mga iniisip. So dear graduates, ang diploma na tatanggapin nyo ngayon ay may pangalan ninyo. Pero ang tagumpay na ito, hindi lang sa inyo. May pawis ng inyong mga magulang, may dasal ng inyong mga pamilya, may pagtsatsaga ng inyong mga guro, at higit sa lahat, may biyaya ng Diyos. Because if you're honest, there were nights when your strength was no longer enough. There were days when you questioned yourself. There were moments when the only reason you kept going was because God gave you one more sunrise, one more chance, and one more reason to stand again. Hindi ho laging inaalis ng Diyos ang problema, pero lagi siyang nagbibigay ng sapat na biyaya para malalampasan ninyo ito. At kung nandito kayo ngayon, ito ay hindi aksidente. This moment is a testimony of God's faithfulness. So mga graduates, darating ang panahon na may kaklase kayong mas mauuna. Mas malaking sweldo, mas mabilis ang pag-asenso, mas maraming chicks. Ay wala pala dito yun. At baka dumating din ang araw na tanungin niyo ang Diyos, Lord, bakit parang nahuhuli ako? Kapag dumating ang araw na iyon, tandaan niyo ito. God's timing is never late. Hindi pare-pareho ang takbo ng bawat buhay. Ang araw ay sumisikat sa tamang oras. Ang ulan ay dumarating sa tamang panahon. At ang ani ay dumarating lamang kapag handa na ang lupa. Ganon din ang buhay. Kaya huwag niyong ikumpara ang inyong kwento sa kwento ng iba. Run your own race, trust God's timing, walk faithfully. At bago ako magtapos, may isa sana akong hihilingin. Mamaya, kapag tinanggap na ninyo ang inyong diploma, huwag ninyong isipin na hawak ninyo ang katapusan ng inyong paglalakbay. Isipin ninyo na hawak ninyo ang simula ng inyong misyon. A diploma is not just a reward, it's a responsibility. Responsibilidad na gamitin ang inyong kaalaman, hindi lamang para sa sarili ninyo, kundi para sa ikabubuti ng iba. The world does not simply need more. The world does not need more successful people. It needs more honest people, more compassionate people, more people who will choose integrity even when no one is watching. At sana sa bawat pangarap na hahabulin ninyo, sa bawat tagumpay na mararating ninyo, ito ang magiging panalangin ninyo. Lord, don't just bless my plans. Make my plans worthy of your blessing. Dahil may mga plano tayong gusto, ngunit may mga plano ang Diyos na higit na maganda. May mga pintong gusto nating buksan, ngunit may mga pintong siya lamang ang nakakaalam kung kailan dapat buksan. Kaya magtiwala kayo, not because life will be easy, but because God will always be faithful. At bilang pagtatapos, balang araw, hindi na mahalaga kung sino ang may pinakamataas na sweldo. Hindi na mahalaga kung sino ang unang yumaman. Hindi na mahalaga kung sino ang may pinakamaraming followers. Ang tunay na sukatan ng tagumpay ay hindi kung gaano kataas ang inyong narating, kundi ilang tao ang naiangat ninyo habang kayo ay umaakyat. Hindi kung gaano karami ang inyong naipon, kundi kung gaano karami ang inyong naibahagi. At higit sa lahat, hindi kung gaano kalaki ang pangalan ninyo, kundi paano ninyo niluwalhati ang Diyos sa paraan ng inyong pamumuhay. So dear graduates, go where you are needed more than where you are applauded. Choose purpose over popularity. Choose integrity over convenience, and choose service over status. Magandang hapon po sa ating lahat, and once again, congratulations, dear graduates.
Basta tayo'y magkasama.
Thank you very much to our commencement speaker, 8𝘁𝗵𝗧𝘂𝗵𝗖𝗶 for that magnificent message and for gracing this momentous event. And now to award the certificate of appreciation to our commencement speaker, may we call on the officer in charge, Mr. 𝗏𝘁𝗵𝗂𝗂𝗏 Jr., the chairperson of the Tanauan City College Board of Justice, Honorable Mayor Nelson Sonny Perez Colliantes, and of course, the Vice Mayor of Tanauan City, Honorable Wilfredo Dodong Panganiban Ablao, the chairperson Committee on Education and Culture, Honorable 𝗖𝗶_𝗂𝗏 𝗖𝗶, the Vice President
President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Jocelyn N. Olimpiada, the Vice President for Administration and Finance, Dr. Vilma Weng P. Casalme, together with our program heads at the same time. Allow me to read the citation first. This plaque of appreciation is hereby presented to in gratitude for being the commencement speaker of Tanauan City College on the occasion of the 8th commencement exercises with the theme Inclusive Education, Empowered Generations, given the 2nd day of July in the year of our Lord 2026, here at 𝗖𝗶𝘁𝗆 Laurel Gymnasium, Publishing 2, Tanauan City, Batangas. Signed by the TCC Officer in Charge, Mr. 𝗖𝗶𝘁𝗃 Jr., and the Chairman of the TCC Board of Trustees and President of Tanauan City College, Honorable Mayor Nelson Sonny Perez Colliantes. Thank you very much to our commencement speaker, ASEC Antonio Paulo Soriano Lim. Let's give him a big round of applause. Moving on, the most awaited moment, the fruit. Before that, of course, you would like to call the presence of our Honorable Vice Mayor for his message. Once again, we have here Honorable Wilfredo Dodong Panganiban Ablao. Let's give him a big round of applause.
Magkasama, laging mayroong
Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Siyempre, magandang hapon sa ating City Mayor, Mayor Sonny Perez Colliantes, sa ating Congressman, Attorney King Colliantes, represented by Councilor 𝗖𝗶𝘁𝗆 Marqueses, sa ating guest speaker, Sir Tony Lim, ang ating Assistant Secretary sa Office of the Executive Secretary, sa ating Administrator, Mr. Marcial Jun Guguangco Jr., at siyempre sa aking mga kasamang konsyal, nabanggit na kanina isa-isa, sa mga officers and members of the teaching and non-teaching personnel ng ating Tanauan City College, proud parents, graduates, congratulations, class of 2026. Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. Alam ninyo, masasabi kong napakaswerte ng mga kabataan sa ngayon. Hindi tulad nung panahon namin na karaniwan ay kailangan mong huminto sa pag-aaral dahil lamang sa kahirapan. Ngayon, dahil sa scholarship program ng ating butihing Mayor, Mayor Sonny Perez Colliantes, at dahil sa vision ng ating Mayor ng Tanauan as one, walang maiiwan, lahat ng pamilya, kakampi man o hindi, ay natutulungan sa pamamagitan ng ating educational scholarship assistance. But today, your biggest challenge is no longer poverty, tingin ko. It is the ability to control your attention. And so, sa kalaban mo ng anumang kompetisyon ay ang iyong sarili. Alam naman ninyo, ang inyong sarili ang kalaban nyo. Kung bakit kayo ayaw gumising ng maaga at ayaw nyong mag-aral, ay dahil sa kalaban nyo ang sarili nyo, dahil kayo ay tinatamad. And at cellphone, social media, gadgets, online games, at kung ano-ano pang bagay na araw-araw ay umaagaw sa atensyon. Kaya ang tunay na tanong sa bawat mag-aral, kung maniniwala man rin ako na habang dumadami ang distraction, mas tumitindi ang kompetisyon sa inyong dadanasin sa hinaharap. Sa inyong paghahanap ng trabaho, please bear in mind na employers always value those who are prepared, those who are skilled, and most likely those who are committed to continuous learning. This is the beginning the beginning sa totoong buhay. Sa kabila ng aking mga inabot, ako mismo ay nagsisisi pa rin dahil marami pa sana akong ginawa nung ako ay medyo bata pa. Pero kayo ngayon, dahil kayo ay mga bata pa, continue to study dahil ang study is a continuous process. So stay disciplined, stay focused, never stop learning. Dahil sabi ko nga, because learning is a continuous process. And your greatest investment is always be yourself. Lastly, I would like to share my favorite motto in life, which says, if you do good, you will be lucky. If you do better, definitely you will be luckier. But if do your best, luck comes naturally. So sa inyong lahat, congratulations once again, and God bless you all. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you very much, Tanauan City Vice Mayor Honorable Wilfredo Dodong Panganiban Ablao, for your message. At this juncture, the most awaited moment, the fruit of hard work and discipline will finally be earned. And now, we respectfully request our esteemed guests and dignitaries to kindly remain on stage. We would also like to invite our Honorable Tanauan City Councilors to officiate the distribution of diplomas, awards, and medals. And now, to call the names of the graduates, may we call on the Dean and Program Heads of their respective program, beginning with the Bachelor of Technical Vocational Teacher Education. We have here Dr. Jesseline N. Olimpiada.
It is my honor to introduce to you the graduates of Bachelor of Technical Vocational Teacher Education, Batch 2026. Major in Automotive Technology, Alvarez Jan Fitz. Amparo Jan Ervin G. Atiche Ronaldine D. Balauas Mark Moises B. Benamer Giselle M. Cano Harvey N. Canovas Gracie M. Karingal Jericho E. Catala Don J. Mark V. Cruz Jimwell C. Desagon Gian Marco T. Encarnacion RJD. Esguera Kenji R. Guadalquivir Joel D. Calao Justine Yaren R. Best in Final Teaching Demonstration. Mendoza Mary Lodge A. Mendoza Zara G. Mikwa Kalib D. Fordunzalan Lorenzo G. Reyes Ayla Marie B. Reyes Rufa Ella Janelle O. Salisi Ken P. Tolentino Chanven B. Yason Mark Leonard V. Major in Computer Hardware Servicing. Abraham Angel Laika G. Magna Cum Laude. Best BTB Thesis Presenter. Best in Thesis Writing. Alcazar Stephanie P. Badoya Reniela J. Joy C. Barion Ray Allen P. Bathan Derek Andrew T. Bermudez Alan June Junior D. Best in Final Teaching Demonstration. Bilog Rico Joy L. Braga Carlo L. Kapasya Joy Angela V. Karaan Cherry Rose A. Carpio Arabella Grace C. Best in Thesis Writing. Castillo Adrian Zam N. Cruz Melody P. Dador Jana T. De la Cruz Jake Albert A. De Los Santos John Dirk Kinyon G. Dizon Adonis V. Elarion Cirilo III. Best in Thesis Writing. Enrico S. Nico P. Gallardo Joshua E. Yanto Cezilin C. Lopez John Romart S. Manarin Bea Charis A. Best in Thesis Writing. Mangiat Lenny M. Ogayon May Christine B. Olave Aaron B. Opalo Mary Ann G. Oruga Shelo V. Sumage Jaime Chan D. Tanyedo Juliet M. Torilios Dimple Jane M. Valenzuela Sheila May D. Valinado Dominic C. Viray Abigail V. Imas Abiliano B. Major in Electronics Technology. Cruz Julie Ana. Dueños Arlene M. Enriquez Clarence T. Caressa Christian. Gonzales Rome E. Pasco Jimuel B. Publico Kim Jesus B. Rimas Gio. Sandoy Rico B. Santos Aljun V. Segura Jonalyn. Tasico Jonathan M. Tavera Kayla B. Umali Lawrence C. Valdez Daniel M. Yumang Katrina T. Major in Electronics Technology. Alvarez Rosemary S. Maxino Regime A. Ocampo Syra N. Orozco Jessa del D. Pecaña Angela Jane Z. Peñero Marilu D. Best in Thesis Writing. And Tamayo Aikijin S.
The graduates of Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering. Aguilar Reynold M. Alarcon Bernadette C. Alcantara Shane M. Alvarez Nasser D. Apostol Angelito F. Best in Design Project, Cloud-Based Touchscreen Interface for Classroom Monitoring and Room Utilization. Ariola John Lloyd L. Arim Maria Angelica D. Atienza John Errol O. Atienza Kyla Jane M. Atienza Lexter Jordan P. Bakal John Riel G. Balba Carl Nathaniel S. Balba Kathleen Kate R. Balba Crisanji M. Baliktar Princess E. Bawa Arabella. Baximen Jeff Von D. Belen April May B. Berana Dan Arabi F. Cacao Prizel B. Candor Lian G. Caniedo Charis V. Canyobas Eliser E. Carpena Cyber Sigrid D. Katindoy John Ivan B. Cervantes Nika Manalo. Cortez Diana B. Best in Design Project, Cloud-Based Touchscreen Interface for Classroom Monitoring and Room Utilization. Del Valle Jire Dana C. De la Cruz Monina Margaret M. Di Maano Clarice H. Best Presenter and Best in Design Project, cloud-based touchscreen interface for classroom monitoring and room utilization. Endozo Gerald E. Fongas Analu F. Francisco Precious May B. Gadjano Kyle Ian L. Garcia John Lester D. Garcia K. Jasmine R. Garcia Nico Angelo D. Gerochi John Gabriel O. Gonzalvo Marcos Jr. A. Hidalgo Chris John A. Iliw Anizel D. Lambon Leolyn L. Laude Eliza May S. Lirio Freedom C. Lopez Alexander M. Lorilia Yuan Vincent R. Magbiro Rovic A. Panigalig John Alfred M. Manggiyat Ronric D. Maranan Jerwin V. Marasigan Mel Andre C. Marfa Mark Alier A. Martin Marianela G. Marundan John Rael M. Mayo Gerald Aldrin B. Mazaredo Mark Anthony P. Mira Altea S. Mira Neil Darwin P. Mendoza John Lester M. Miguel Mikey Ann B. Natividad Leslyn Jane M. Oliva Clarence M. Openya Krishane B. Orkay Rose Razel B. Orsal Maria Ann Corinne R. Palmero Alexis. Pamplona Erickson G. Para Dyrel C. Pascua Jezreel Riedem V. Perez Christine Joy R. Perez John Paulo A. Plaza John Oscar H. Polo Davon E. Purissima Clark Vincent C. Quinto Shane R. Kirikiri Jerilyn B. Riantoco Dana Faye A. Rivera Delmar D. Rosas Princess P. Salazar Crystalline Joy M. Salazar Melissa G. Sancha RJ D. Zelda Carl Cyron T. Serrano Princess M. Silva Ryan Joseph D. Symbol James Stephen E. Sulabo Thomas John. Teodoro Lay James V. Unay Rhea Catherine A. Valladolid Christian C. Victorino John Vincent A. Villanueva Jeline P. Villanueva Mark Daniel M. And last but not least, Villapando Jerry M.
And now it's time for the graduates from the Bachelor of Science in Management Accounting. We have here Dr. Wilma Weng P. Casalme.
It is with great pride and distinguished honor that I present to you the graduates of the Bachelor of Science in Management Accounting Program. 8𝘁𝗵 Aguilar Ira-Bel Estadilla. Alcantara Angel Riza Jean Broquesa. Alvarez Gladys Maureen, magna cum laude. Antenor Lara Jasmine Suarez. Arpa Norhani Dimasindil. Aslor Ariel Bombales. Atienza Cristel Rose Aguilar. Barquio Alessandra. Baya Kyle Cedric De Castro. Bederico Angelica Marie Calieja. Boceron Veronica Geraldine Bornales. Best in thesis writing, analyzing the operational and financial management of flower shops. Briones Angelica Aranas. Bruno Jimmy Pialago. Brutus Noemi Claire Godoy. Bustamante Sandy Tena. Caballero Joylyn Tribucio, magna cum laude. Cabotaje Cristel Ann Halili. Kalinisan Realin Taiko. Campos Christine Lipnica. Camposano Aizel Daita. Kanya Catherine Abiga. Capuno Darwin Lope, magna cum laude. Carranza Kate Frenzy Perez. Contreras Dwayne Aldin de la Cruz, best in thesis writing. Cuevas Mark Angelo Latayan. Culiza Crizel Mindoro. Dalupang Joyce Ann Bederico. De la Cruz Juliana Sencio. Depositario Liza Magkayan. Dino Maria Dana May Regio. Encarnacion Annie Rose Diomampo. Endozo Ira Jane Magsino. Felone Raymark Pamplina. Fernando Zane Kennedy Baliktar. Ganase Nicole Ashley Ato. Garcia Trisha Colleen Badillo. President Josepi Laurel Leadership Excellence Awardee. May we respectfully request the City Mayor, TCC BOT Chairperson and President, Honorable Nelson Sonny Perez Colliantes, and Councilor in charge of Education, Honorable Zylene T. Marqueses, to bestow the Congressman Attorney King Colliantes Leadership Excellence Award, as well as Mayor Nelson Sonny Perez Colliantes Leadership Excellence Award to Ms. Trisha Colleen Badillo Garcia. Gatpantan Erwin Petate. Gonzales Ron Michael Cornejo. Gorgonio Ira Dagohoy. Guerrero Mariel Marzan. Ibig Jasmine Rebecca Sinson. Jerez Rovi Ann Quintanar. Lagong Sean Ashley. Laig Kate Aldea. Lalap John Paul Milanio. Lanting Francis Daniel Comendador. La Vega Ked Zane de Chavez. Lovenia Christine Joy Lanyohan, Best Presenter. Macabitas Mark Aaron de Ocampo. Madrodonio Juliet Francisco, Mansha Jasmine Maldia, Manipon Maria Daniela Milagrosa, Manzanilla Rica Alexandra Torres, Marshall Catherine Clemente, Masaho Yelen Kate Egmao, Masongsong Maika Madlang Bayan, Melanio Maria Micaela Landicho, Mendoza Marie Chris Cabanganan, Molina Jovelyn Castillo, Molines Christine Joy Mendoza, Loyalty Awardee, Molida Zaira Joy Grensham, Best in Thesis Writing, Morales Alaisa Bucala, Naperi Michael Joseph Duarte, Natural Jason Ray Gavelino, Obarto April Rose Silva, Ocampo Yesha Kyra, Olimpiada Zamir Cacao, Orendain Kyra Grace Zarco, Best in Thesis Writing, Perlada Erica May Rico Hermoso, Perol Gemaline Abalie, Plasiego Joyce Ann Suryo, Magna Cum Laude, Kinalayo Jesse Manyo, Quintela Micah Dura, Ramos Vincent James Corpus, Repuesto Jasmine Clemente, Reyes Maria Fe Catina, Riveral Laila Viralio, Robosa Jessie Regondola, Zarwela Lovely Lundang, Servania Crystal Zaira Makalalat, Uriarte April Sequinia, Villanueva Melody Dehan, Villarreal Krisha May Austria, Best in Thesis Writing, Villegas Angelica Alfanta, Vinyas Nika Gregorio.
And now it's time for the graduates for the Bachelor of Public Administration. We have here Dr. Carlo R. Malizon.
The graduates from the Bachelor of Public Administration: Abara Christian Paul L. Aklan John Aldrin M. Aga Menchi S. Magna Cum Laude. Agbayani Zaisha May A. Alcances Alisa Grace. Anas Caitlin Rose T. Andaya Maricayla G. Año Nuevo Ara M. Armea J.N. P. Arsenio Mark S. Asadon Mary Jane M. Magna Cum Laude. Asadon Mary Jonaline M. Austria Ederlin M. Austria Giselle Aimee O. Austria Hannah Joy R. Banya Robert Simon C. Belen Eric Vincent M. Magna Cum Laude. Bermas Regine R. Blanca Erica A. Bona Jr. Salvador B. Bonilia John Ensky T. Briones Reximay S. Brizo Noeline O. Brul Jeric Buena Maria Erica M. Cabral Charis C. Cagayan Merape R. Calda Shiranel F. Kalinisan Bea Nicole N. Calma Oliver R. Cantileps Joseph A. Karandang K.B. Karandang Maria Cindy H. Karandang Mike Fernand D. Kasabal JBR. Katayong Mylen N. Magna Cum Laude. Katimbang Jeneline L. Kaimo Kurt Christian M. Clabin Jeremy A. Comia Wendy G. Magna Cum Laude. Costales Ivan Andre V. Loyalty Awardee. Creditor Lovely May F. Cristobal Kate Axel C. Cuerdo Mark Justin. Dalde Rod B. Dalisay Earl Maverick V. De la Cueva Jericho P. De Leon Gwen Stephanie A. De Torres Babylin O. De Vera Roma Amor P. De Sena Kylie C. De Sina Andrea Caitlin I. De Los Reyes Antonina M. De Spuig Jose Zarim P. Magna Cum Laude. Di Maala Cristel Ann C. Di Maano Camille G. Jomampo Christine A. Jomampo Rosemary A. Distaho Ellen Joy B. Magna Cum Laude. Dote Jasmine M. Ebron Hazel S. Egay Ren J. C. Enriquez Angela M. Eresmas Elizer J. Escalante Gwen Abigail P. Evangelio Sara M. Pacto Robic F. Pelismino Mara C. Magna Cum Laude. Ferraro John Patrick D. Florante Kenmore. Galang Joy L. Best in Thesis Writing. Gamaw Mernel Dave D. Garcia Julian Marco L. Garcia Princess Kate F. Gegera John Michael L. Henite Yazaria B. Magna Cum Laude. Gonzales Martin Lawrence D. Goza Jovelyn L. Grino Jovelyn S. Gutierrez Maurice L. Guzman Renalyn N. Hibek Christine May O. Impreso Marvin N. And before I proceed with the next graduate, we would like to show you a video greeting from Senator Mark Villar. He will also receive an award of medal, tablet, and a cash incentive to be awarded by Miss Clarissa Angelica Ellen Dangani from the office of Senator Mark Villar. Miss Hardinico Regine D. Magna Cum Laude.
The Mark Villar Leadership Award is our initiative designed to honor exemplary graduates from our public and state universities. Ang programa po na ito ay kikilala sa ating mga mahuhusay na senior high school student at college students na hindi lang basta mahusay sa larangan ng pag-aaral, pati na rin ang kanilang leadership, innovation at tapat na paglilingkod sa komunidad. Kayo ang buhay na patunay ng husay sa akademya ay higit na nagiging makabuluhan kapag ito ay ginagamit sa pagtulong sa kapwa at sa pagsusulong ng positibong pagbabago sa ating lipunan. Nararapat lamang na bigyan sila ng pagkilala at recognition sa pamamagitan ng cash grant. Isang mainit na pagbati sa ating mga natatanging awardees. Ipinagmamalaki ko ang inyong ipinamalas na galing at malasakit sa kapwa habang tinatapos ang inyong pag-aaral. Ang parangal na ito ay patunay na ang inyong sipag at tiyaga ay may kalakip na serbisyo sa ating bayan. Sana ay magsilbi itong inspirasyon at tulong sa inyong pagpasok sa bagong yugto ng inyong buhay. Ipagpatuloy ninyo ang pagiging tapat na leader na may pagmamahal sa Pilipinas. Congratulations at mabuhay kayong lahat.
Moving on, Jerusalem Jordan S., magna cum laude. Kanila Angelo A., Kilikol Angel L., Lagong Scott Andrew M., Lamod Mary Ann M., Landicho Erlin Kyle M., Leop Arian Nicole V., Leop Zionel G., Leoterio Aubrey Marie, magna cum laude. Lim Janus Bernard L., Liorca Sherlyn E., Lopez Mary Rose R., Loyalty Awardee. Laura Marisa M., magna cum laude. Lucero Jr. Benny S., Lucero Princess Angeli O., Lumban Carlet M., Lumugdang Teresa D., magna cum laude. Malabanan Dea B., Malihan Patrick Emmanuel S., Malilios RJR, Malipol Welamay B., Manakop Emmy Rose M., Manyaga Angelo R., Manyaga Gian M., Manaig Alex N., Manggiyat Rosette P., Maranan Christian J. B., Maristela Erica C., Marudo RJ A., Mayo Frederick Maurice M., Mejio Retjen Mercado Froilan Gino, Mercado Ayan Kim C., Milianes Erica D., Miranda Jessica May O., Mondala Jael Jezreel I., Moncada Ashley P., magna cum laude. Narvaez Rafael O., Naile Sofia Beatriz M., Niera Jane Mariel C., Nunez Robbie Andre P., Ocampo Prince Dennis L., Olaes Sharon Lay M., Oyangurin Ramil B., Pabia Bea C. Now, the next one is our summa cum laude from the Bachelor of Public Administration, Pajarillo Aileron Russell P., summa cum laude, an awardee of GAT Apolinario Mabini Excellence Award, Best Presenter, Best in Thesis Writing. I would like to call on our City Mayor Sonny Perez Colliantes with Councilor Sailin Marqueses for the award from Congressman King Colliantes of the 3rd District of Batangas, Academic Excellence Award. Moving on, Palses Irene B. Pana Sherwin B. Panganiban Jerian. Panganiban Jansep C. Panganiban Zedric G. Papa Joby May, magna cum laude. Parma Joanna May C. Perez Edelweiss M, magna cum laude. Pesigan Angela C. Pia Jasmine Colin A. Piamonte Lilian Claire D, magna cum laude. Piamonte Princess P, Loyalty Awardee. Platil Jobert B. Puebla Daryl P. Ramirez Jane M. And for the next graduate, I would like to call on our City Mayor Sonny Perez Colliantes for the awarding of the Socio Civic Award to Mr. Ramos Jason. Moving on, Riaño Dan Ivan B. Resaba Cristal May B. Reyes Rodrigo D. Rimas Lloyd Marco S. Rivera Mary Elaine S. Magna cum laude, Loyalty Awardee. Robiso Charlie May R. Loyalty Awardee. Rule Joyce Ann M. Saba Princess Shena R. Sabilao Angelica C. Sagaral Kenneth C. San Lorenzo Racel V. Sanggalang Mar Justin I. Saunar Micah J. Magna cum laude. Saunar Roy Vincent A. Simre Michelle. Soreta Romel. Soriano Renalu N. Sorio Gemeline C. Tababa Princess Nicole M. Tapat Ralph Angelo D. Terenal Vincent C. Terenal Jane Angela P. Tolentino Christian G. Torino Lovely Ann B. Tumali Mark Angelo A. Benko Evelyn M. Vertus Maria Nica D. Villanueva Josie M. Villanueva Liwanag C. Villanueva Paul Andre Q. Villarreal Cyrus A. Villarino Queen Jeca C. Magna cum laude, Best in Thesis Writing. Bibas Ralph Joshua D. Bibas Ralph Vincent S. Best in Thesis Writing. Yaon Jane M.
And now it's time for the graduates from the Bachelor of Science and Entrepreneurship. We have here Professor Dante Sebastian Jr.
Presenting the graduates of Bachelor of Science in Entrepreneurship, starting with Abanid J. Mark F. Adena Joanna May K. Aguilar Justin Kind J. Almario Jeremy B. Almugera Mary Lucy B. Albior Loreline L. Angob Grace F. Anilio Ann Camille C. Best in Business Plan. Anilio Kyla Margaret C. Aranas Christian S. Arce Joanna May S. Arcega Lovely Nika P. Argelies Johnny M. Asidera Fatima D. Badiola Norwell O. Bagos Jamaica E. Balahadya Timothy Andrew C. Baluyot Christine J. N. Baila Maria Danica M. Bedico Pauline Joy D. Bernabe Zyril Joy R. Bobis Sarah May B. Bulambot Edmar Froilan T. Bulkarin Sophia M. Bulkarin Stephanie M. Cabañez Gabriel P. Kadapan Maria Angel T. Cajes Christian S. Kalinisan J.Ann N. Kantuba Cristel Jane N. Kapwa Shay-Ann M. Karandang Darren B. Loyalty Awardee. Kaimo Kenneth Christian M. Conde Christian Lawrence T. De Chavez Elijah A. De Chavez Lani E. Best in Business Implementation. De Guzman China Grace B. De Leon Rupert Bobby. De Los Santos Christine Joyce M. De Luna Baby Gwyneth N. De Rojas Angel C. De Sagun Shane Elizabeth D. De La Cruz Ann Shirley E. Best Presenter, Best in Business Plan. De Lima Lara Jane D. De Los Santos Mark M. Doringo Arch James I. Edilio Kelly C. Elibado Israel P. Elioso Alexandra Nicole S. Endoso Joy I. Best in Business Plan. Ibalderosa Jana Rose D. Magna Cum Laude. Evangelista Ella R. Factor Marilyn D. Factor Mary Rose D. Fajardo Aliyah Crizel. Fajardo Faith S. Porozuelo Hana Iza B. Fumar Michelle D. Galicia J.B. Ann P. Loyalty Awardee. Garcia Kim Abigail V. Gelay Princess M. Gensis Maria Cristela M. Gepitan Luela. Gonzales John Lester B. Gonzales Medwin D. Gonzales Queen Marlet G. Hernandez Sheila Marie B. Lagrosa Princess ICA. Laloma Nesebel A. Landicho Dayan D. Best in Business Plan. Lapus Johannes C. Lara John Leonard P. Layson Kayla Marie A. Lucido Annalyn A. Mabesa Daryl C. Macalino Junel Luis B. Makalintal Jessa C. Maderaso Janlon Cedric O. Malabanan Leonard C. Malaiba Kyle Dominic S. Maligalig Baron M. Maligaya Chrissy M. Maloloy On Eva T. Malbeda Lalin P. Manaik Richie Main D. Mangabat Warren E. Mangadang Abdo Rahman S. Manzanero Erica May Y. Marceliana Lester C. Margate Jamil B. Maza Jasmine Ann A. Limaunahan Janelle Ann M. Mazo Mark Andre S. Mendoza IBM. Mendoza Jonel N. Mendoza Lablin V. Miralpes Mark Adrian N. Meulio Zaren. Mier Rubelin D. Migo Cristil May G. Mumbai Johnny V. Mondido Angeline. Motel Gabriel Ann Penelope B. Best in Business Plan. Naboa Krisha Joy A. Nilas April D. Nocos Julian D. Nora Marjorie C. Ontuhan Ian Carlo B. Olan Shane Catherine R. Orna Danica M. Ornales Gia May M. Ortiz Jenny Alin A. Padayaw Pauline Erica S. Panaligan Jenaline B. Pasturan Erica C. Pederoso Rodelyn C. Peña John Andre D. Peñalosa Sebastian M. Perlada Jeneline T. Best in Business Implementation. Pinuela Lawrence C. Plete Marco Alerson M. Rabor Carmela G. Reyno Catherine May H. Rigodon Jerica Marie D. Loyalty Awardee. Robles John Mark N. Rodil Divine Jersey S. Rodrigo Berhel Jonas A. Roldan Jessica Johns G. Best in Business Implementation. Romero Jemar C. Salisi Jake P. San Benaventura Shane M. Santos Juby May. Sarmiento Jubel C. Sorbando Lyralyn D. Best in Business Implementation. Sherbo Christine L. Soriano Marilyn E. Magna Cum Laude. Talay Sarah Jane R. Tenedero John Lloyd A. Triñanes Angeline R. Trinidad Glenn O. Valendia Ian James M. Vargas Julius Cesar S. Vergara Joshua S. Loyalty Awardee. Villamor Clarice Ann. Villaseñor Rica J. Best in Business Implementation. Viñas Ian Christopher P. And lastly, Yane Joyce Ann E. Magna Cum Laude.
Congratulations, dear graduates. Half of the graduates, may we call on Mr. Aileron Russell P. Pajarillo, summa cum laude from Bachelor of Public Administration.
To our City Mayor and President of Tanauan City College, Honorable Nelson Sonny Perez Colliantes, our District Representative, Congressman Attorney King Colliantes, City Vice Mayor Wilfredo Dodong Ablao, and the members of Sangguniang Panglungsod. To Honorable 𝗖𝗵 𝗵𝗂𝘁𝘆, Chairman of the Committee on Education, to the members of the Board of Trustees, Tanauan City College Officer in Charge, Mr. Marshall V. Ganguangco Jr., to our Vice President for Administration and Finance, Dr. Wilma Weng P. Casalme, to our Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Jocelyn N. Olimpiada, to our academic and administrative leaders, respected deans and program heads, faculty, staff, guests of honor, to our commencement speaker, ASEC Antonio Paulo S. Lim, to the proud parents who are here right now, and of course, to my fellow graduates. A magnificent and unforgettable day to you all. Standing on this stage, I feel entirely unworthy to represent each and every one of you. But as part of this graduating class, I am deeply honored to speak on your behalf because our collective story began with the shared open door. We stand here today as products of Republic Act 10931, or the Universal Access to Quality Tertiary Education Act. Because of this statute, education for us decisions stopped being a luxury reserved for the few and became an open door for everyone. Sa madaling salita, binigyan tayo ng pagkakataon na mangarap ng walang takot. Mangarap ng hindi iniisip kung may pera pang pangmatrikula. We often hear the term inclusive education in our textbooks and as well on social media. But look around this room. I remember during one of our classes with Sir Bart, we got a bit sidetracked, talking about how scholarship used to work in his time. Sabi niya, sobrang hirap makakuha ng scholarship. Dahil sa national level lang talaga pwede mag-apply. Back then, you didn't just have to be smart. You had to be the absolute smartest, not only within your school, but throughout your entire city and region, just to get a chance at a degree. But now, you are living proof that brilliance doesn't care about your social status, your background, or even your surname. To quote a great education reformer, Horace Mann, education is the great equalizer of the conditions of men. Compared to what they went through, one could say that we have it easy. But more importantly, it shows us how much the world has changed. Nowadays, families in our community no longer have to make the agonizing choice between a week of groceries and a semester of college. Because of institutions like Tanauan City College, the playing field hasn't just been leveled. It has been opened to everyone who dares to try. Yet, even on a leveled playing field, we must admit that we didn't all start the race with the same weight on our shoulders. Looking back at our second year, I distinctly remember feeling a sense of frustration whenever I was grouped with classmates who were constantly late or absent during group activities. Back then, I didn't even try to understand. I just thought they weren't pulling their own weight. But looking back now with clear eyes, I realize how blind I was to their reality. That's why to say I'm privileged to be here in front of you is a grave understatement. No, I wasn't born into wealth. But I almost always had a safety net. Unlike many of you who are here right now, I rarely had to stretch every single peso just to make it through the afternoon. Nor did my path through education depend on the exhausting reality of working night shifts and part-time jobs. Beyond the financial ease, my focus was never divided. I had a family that provided for me and a girlfriend whose primary job was to make sure I didn't go insane. Because I didn't have a younger sibling to raise. A sick parent who needed my utmost care. Or the heavy burden of navigating the world without a family to lean on. While my journey was cushioned by that kind of love and patience, so many of your journeys were defined by the obstacles you had to go through alone. You didn't just cross a finish line today. You conquered a mountain. So please right now, give yourselves a big round of applause kasi deserve yung lahat ang diploma na tanggap nyo ngayon. Bago ako magpatuloy, gusto kong harapin nyo ang mga katabi ninyo. Tingnan nyo naman sila ngayon. Hindi naman siguro sila pangit, di ba? Tingnan nyo sila ngayon. Tap them on their shoulder at sabihin yung, kapatid, tapos na ang boxing. Graduate ka na. Yes. But as we look over the mountain's peak, we ought to remember the people who were instrumental in this successful part of our lives. First, to our Almighty God, whose unwavering love guided us through this entire journey and made this beautiful milestone possible. We offer our spirit and unending gratitude to you. Without your guidance, we could not hope to find the doors of opportunity given to us. To our local government leaders, Mayor Sonny Perez Collantes, Congressman King Collantes, Vice Mayor Dodong Ablao, the Sangguniang Panlungsod, and of course to our TCC administration headed by Mr. Marshall V. Guguangco Jr., thank you for fiercely executing the vision of free, high-quality public education in our city. You continue to support the institution that made our dreams possible. To our faculty, thank you to the professors who didn't just teach modules from a screen, but invested their energy and hearts in making sure that no student was left behind. We owe you the knowledge and wisdom that we will carry as we move toward another chapter of our lives. To our school staff, thank you for always putting up with our misdemeanors. You deserve better than a few too many dirty classrooms. So allow me to apologize on behalf of the rule breakers. I also want to extend my gratitude to our CSU officers for maintaining peace on and around campus. To our administrative officers and staff, whose kindness extended to the students whenever we needed equipment for our academic requirements. Thank you to each and every one of you. I also extend my heartfelt thanks to our school registrar, our librarian, academic affairs, and the Office of Student Affairs. Thank you for continuously guiding us in the right direction and working tirelessly behind the scenes to ensure we receive the best education possible. And most of all, to the families in the crowd, the parents, the guardians, and support systems who acted as the ultimate safety net. Today we received the physical diplomas, but you hold what I like to call the invisible degree. We were the caps, but you carried the weight of the worries, the silent prayers, and the endless sacrifices. Para sa mga magulang na nagtiis, kumayod, at nagdasal para umabot tayo sa araw na to. At tagumpay na ito ay naalay namin sa inyo. The milestone belongs to you just as much as it does to us. So really, thank you so much po sa inyong lahat. And please, graduates of 2026, give them a big round of applause then. At this moment, please allow me the courtesy to personally mention the people who were instrumental to my journey. To Dr. Carlo Malison, I want to extend my gratitude to you for serving as our dean and a true mentor during my college journey. Looking back at my stay at TCC, your guidance stands out as a major turning point for me and for everyone really. Thank you for never letting me settle for just enough and for constantly pushing me to go further. The doors you opened and the opportunities you entrusted to us have had a lasting impact on our growth. We carry your lessons and your encouragement with us as I take my next steps. To Tito Arman, who's probably watching sa Manila, whose courage and selflessness allowed me to continue my studies in law school, through our scholarship, you have my unending gratitude. To my Lola Biring na nasa likod ngayon, who continuously sacrificed much of her pension just so my siblings and I could study. You have my love and thanks. To my amazing and beautiful girlfriend. Queen, you have been a major part of my journey. Thank you for always reminding me to stay grounded and level-headed. And for pushing me to my limits by becoming my #1 friendly rival in class. Thank you for being my anchor during the times I doubt myself and my capabilities. We have been each other's #1 fan. I honestly couldn't imagine a version of my life without you in it. And I also want to dedicate this speech to you. I love you and I can't wait to reach more milestones with you. And finally, to my parents, who work tirelessly every day to give us the education we deserve. It is my honor to wholeheartedly present this achievement to you. Mommy, Daddy, maraming salamat po sa walang sawa ninyong suporta sa akin. Maraming salamat sa pagising ng madaling araw para bumili ng paninda at sangkap pangluto. Proud ako na kayo ang magulang ko. Kahit na minsan minamaliit lang tayo ng ibang tao. Thank you for doing your best to make ends meet and for standing your ground, even if we have less in life. Mahal na mahal ko kayo. Because so much was sacrificed to lift us up, we cannot view this day as merely a personal victory. We have been given a massive gift, a free education funded by the hard work of our community, our parents. Now comes the responsibility of that gift. We are not just a batch of graduates leaving an institution. As the legendary author Toni Morrison once said, the purpose of freedom is to create it for someone else. Since our education was made accessible by the community, our mission moving forward must be to break down barriers for the people coming after us. Use your skills, your intellect, and your degree to build our city, to lift your families, and to transform our community. A few years ago, we walked through the gates of TCC, perhaps feeling like background characters in a massive, uncertain world. But look at you today. You survived the long nights, the heavy workloads, and the personal battles. As we step confidently into the next chapter, remember that you are no longer just watching the story unfold. You are the main character now. Own your power, stay grounded in your purpose, and keep climbing. Congratulations to the Tanauan City College graduating class of 2006. God bless us all. Thank you very much.
Congratulations to our summa cum laude from the Bachelor of Public Administration, 8𝘁𝗵𝗧𝘂𝘶. And now, at this juncture, we will now listen to the graduates' final song, Minsan by Eraserheads.
Mga sariling gimmick at kanya-kanyang hangad sa buhay. Sa ilalim ng isang bubong, mga sikretong ibinubulong kahit na anong mangyari, kahit na saan ka man patungo. Ngunit ngayon, kay bilis maglaho ng kahapon. Sana'y huwag kalimutan ang ating mga pinagsamahan. At kung sakaling gipitin ay laging iisipin na minsan tayo ay naging tunay na magkaibigan. natin inuman hanggang sa magdamag na para bang tayo'y mauubusan sa ilalim ng bilog na buwan. Mga tiyan nating walang laman, ngunit kahit na walang pera, ang bawat gabi anong saya. Ngayon, kay bilis maglaho ng kahapon. Yan ay huwag kalimutan ang ating mga pinagsamahan. Kung sakaling ipitin ay laging isipin na minsan tayo ay naging tunay na magkaibigan. Minsan ay pagkakas ng bukas sa buhay natin. Mayroong hangganan ay ngayon. Tayo ay nilimot ng kahapon. Di na mapipilitan. Buhayin ang ating pinagsamahan. Sakaling mapadaan baka sa aking tawagan, dahil minsan tayo ay naging tunay na magkaibigan. Woo!
All right. Congratulations, dear graduates. You may now take your seats once again. And now to lead the Pledge of Loyalty, may we call on Ms. Mary Elaine S. Rivera, magna cum laude from Bachelor of Public Administration.
May I request everyone to stand for the Pledge of Loyalty. And raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name, solemnly swear that I will faithfully adhere to the ideas and principles of my institution. Wherever I go and whatever I may attain. I further pledge solemnly that I will be efficient so as to improve myself to its fullest, to be able to contribute to the well-being of my country and people. I'll be faithful to God, to others, and most especially to myself, because this is the path through peaceful way of life.
Hello. And now for the induction of the new members of the Tanauan City College Alumni Association, may we call on the Alumni Association President, Ms. Andrea L. Galindez.
Please raise your right hand. I, a graduate of Tanauan City College, do solemnly pledge that I will strive to live up by the teachings of my alma mater. I pledge my loyalty and commitment to its philosophy and objectives, no matter where destiny may bring me. I vow to exercise all the skills, knowledge, and abilities which have acquired for the betterment of myself, for the welfare of my family, and for the service of my country. So help me God.
At this defining moment, may I invite everyone to rise and extend our warmest welcome to the graduates as they pay heartfelt tribute to our beloved alma mater. The graduates will proudly sing the Tanauan City College hymn, composed and written 2 years ago, now embraced as a lasting symbol of unity, pride, and enduring legacy. Once again, please all rise. Graduates, we are all proud of you. You worked hard, you succeeded, and now you should celebrate. This day signifies a new beginning for each and every one of you. This program has now come to its closing. Enjoy your day of celebration with your family and friends. Please all rise for the exit of colors and school symbol. Ladies and gentlemen, the recessional. Leading in line, our commencement speaker, the chairperson of Tanauan City College Board of Trustees, the representative of the 3rd District of Batangas, Tanauan City College officer in charge, the city vice mayor, the commencement speaker, chairperson Committee on Education and Culture, the members of the Board of Trustees, the Tanauan City Councilors, Vice President for Academic Affairs, Vice President for Administration and Finance, Tanauan City Councilors, Dean and Program Heads, faculty, staff, and graduates of Batch 2026. On behalf of Tanauan City College, we joyfully congratulate the graduates and their parents. We sincerely thank all the people who helped and supported us and all the guests who attended this momentous event. This has been Nicole Joyce Landicho. Congratulations, graduates! We would like to also express our gratitude to the Tanauan City College Graduation Committee of 2026, also to the City Information Office for the media coverage of today's event, and of course our OJTs for your help for this momentous event. Thank you very much. God bless and congratulations, graduates! Pero bago ang lahat, munti ko nang malimutan, quick announcement, yung mga toga nyo po ay bukas nyo na raw po isauli sa live